it is the post Nikki, pre-editing Nikki, post-filming me, and I'm just watching back I'm cooking my supper. I'm watching back the footage, and I'm very rambly, so I just wanted to put a pre-warning before the video starts that this is very rambly, and maybe a lot of you guys don't care about this, but maybe some of you guys do. So if you don't give a fuck, just don't watch it. That's it. Just don't watch it, okay? There will be other videos up this week. I think I'm going to be filming the assumptions tag and posting that this week. I got some other things going up, so, you know, there'll be other stuff to watch. So if you really don't give a fuck about this, then just don't watch it, girl. Just, you know, just don't watch it. Okay, on to the videos. Hello, my friends. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hello. How are you? As you can tell, I'm sure most of you can read, we're going to talk about merch today, girl. So, first and foremost, I just want to apologize because, as y'all know, most of you know, that I was like, oh yeah, and t-shirts and merch and stuff. Totally gonna have it finished by like mid to end March. Did not take into account that I am an asshole for saying that, first of all. I did not take into account, like, how much there is to, like, actually doing this, because if y'all remember, at the point after brainstorming and everything, like, this whole, like, t-shirt thing and merch thing, I decided to just do everything myself. Why not? I thought, why not do it all myself? So it has been a lengthy process. I don't know why I thought that I could accomplish learning, doing and creating within like a month or two. I do want to take full responsibility though, because there were moments in time when I could have been working on this and I chose to do other things. So I am fully, sincerely sorry for that, because I feel like maybe had I chose to work on this versus, I don't know, whatever it was at that point in time I chose to do, I could have been finished, but we are so close, girl. So this video, I just wanted to kind of, because I know along the way, I told you guys like, yo, I want to bring you in on this process, and kind of like when I was brainstorming, like doing this whole thing, I was like, I want to bring you guys in and like have you help me pick stuff and blah, blah, blah. When I first started asking you guys, there were like so many varied opinions, and I'm such an indecisive person that I was like, oh my God, how am I going to choose something? And I also thought, like, if I do this, like if I come on and be like, do you like this font, or this font? Do you like this style, or this style? It's not only going to like extend the launch or whatever, but it's going to be so hard for me to decide because there's like so many different opinions, which I learned from just asking you guys a couple of things like sizes and styles and, you know, kind of fonts and stuff, because I went on my YouTube stories and kind of threw a couple of ideas out at you guys and got so many varied responses that I was like, oh my God, how am I going to choose if I do this? But at the same time, still kind of wanted to like bring you guys in on the process. So instead of doing that, instead of bringing you guys in like every single step of the way, I've kind of been like learning how to do it, doing it, making some fouls here and there, and decided to like make this video to tell you guys what the process has been. That way you can still like come in with me and like be in the process with me, but it won't stretch out like the time period, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't know, girl. You know, do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, right? You know what I'm talking about. I hope so. So this video, again, is going to be me like telling you the process. I'm going to show you, because so far I have narrowed it down to 3 different styles. I'm going to start off with 3 different styles of t-shirt. I just swallowed my own spit. Anyways, I'm going to start off with 3 styles of t-shirt first and like see how that goes over with you guys. And then for the summer, I'm thinking about maybe like trying to find a hoodie or crop tops or something like that. The hoodies, or I said for the summer, trying to find a hoodie. I meant a tank top or a crop top or something like that. As far as hoodies go, there weren't a ton of you that like wanted hoodies, but when it comes to hoodies, that's like a whole nother ballpark because hoodies are expensive as fuck, girl. And once you hear like the process of how I've done everything, which probably hasn't been like the most intelligent way to go about it, just saying, but that's my brain, girl. I think y'all know I got the ADD, so I'm just like all over the place, and I'm learning, and I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. So let us come inside to the process. Here we go. So when I first started off like brainstorming on what I was going to do and everything, I thought this will be good. I can handle this, girl. Because in my head, I thought, because I had watched all these videos when I was like brainstorming and stuff on screen printing and like how to do it and stuff like that, and doing it yourself, doing it at home, and all these like DIY things and whatever else. And I thought, this seems like a fairly simple process, right? Little did I know it would not be. And a lot of it is due to the fact that I don't want the t-shirts that I sell you guys to be just some like cheap ass Fruit of the Loom fucking with some basic ass font on it that most people go on just like the Teespring and, you know, create something just like all willy-nilly. I want it to be something that is like created with my whole heart, with my whole entire love of you guys. My dogs keep walking around and looking out the windows because I got the blinds up instead of like opened, you know. I like put them up because for once it's fucking sunny in Ohio, so they're all like looking out the windows and looking at birds and all that. Hoyt's probably gonna have a fit. So come inside to my process. I will tell you my process. It is probably going to be a lengthy one, but have a snack, girl. Grab an entire meal. Here we go. Y'all know what's up. You've been here for a while. You know, girl. You know what's up. So, first things first, I had to think of like fonts that I wanted, and I knew I wanted like the Peace, Love, and Chicken Grease to be like a type font. I knew I wanted Things Veronica to be like a really bold standard font. The Beauty Junkie, as you guys saw, was like written, and that was written out in me. I had some fonts picked out, and then I started researching more and realized, like, because, you know, obviously I've never done this before. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I go up on the font and like pick some fonts out. I'm like, yeah, this is fucking cool. And then I realized, oh my God, I can't do that because those fonts are for personal use, not for commercial use. So then after I had already like had some fonts picked out, I was like, oh my God, I can't use these for like personal use, and trying to find, because I think some of you had suggested talking to the author of the font and like trying to make donations to the font, because you can do that through that font, and I just couldn't figure out how to do it. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna like try to find fonts that are capable of being used commercially. So I found some fonts for commercial use, so that way ain't nobody trying to sue me or anything like that. So I finally got the fonts landed on. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 designs with fonts. I've got 2 screens right now that are drying for 2 more, which I will get into later. But so far, I've got Peace, Love, and Chicken Grease, Thanks Veronica, Pasty Pirate, and then the Beauty Junkie font. So that is where it was, you know, I got my fonts down, whatever, and then it came time to pick the t-shirts that I wanted to print on, and this has been the most daunting of all the processes, because I am such a picky ass, like, I gotta feel, my t-shirts gotta feel good ass bitch, like, I also didn't want to like just pick a Fruit of the Loom t-shirt. Like, I wanted this t-shirt to be something that not only looked good, that wore good, that washed well, But something that you guys like wanted to wear, not something where you're like, you're just buying this to support me and you're gonna like wear it to clean the house or like wear it to the gym or whatever. Like, I want them to fit good enough and feel good enough and look good enough to where you want to wear them. You know what I mean? So, I've been through a slew of t-shirts, girl. I got a whole pile of fucking t-shirts in my closet right now. I think where my biggest mistake was made is I got way too fucking excited when I made like my first design and I printed it out on this shirt that probably maybe sat in my closet for like 10 years. If you guys remember when I did the video and I was like, oh my God, look, I got this and this is what it looks like. I got this design done. That shirt was a shirt that I had purchased at Old Navy like 10 years ago or something. So obviously it's not like purchasable by y'all. It's not attainable. So I think that's where I made my first mistake, because you guys loved the fit of that shirt so much that so many of you were like, fuck yeah, I want a V-neck. Yes, yes, I love that shirt. So it has taken me a while to find something that not only is similar to style and cut of that shirt, but that is also capable of fitting multiple body types. Because the problem with the shirts is that I would order a shirt, and another problem too, which I'll get back to that in just a second, but another problem that I was having too was the t-shirt manufacturers, because it's literally just me Googling, you know, t-shirt manufacturers, where can I buy t-shirts, blah, 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 nice t-shirts or whatever. A lot of the manufacturers I was finding was I would order like a couple different styles from this particular t-shirt company, and I would have to wait 3 or 4 days for it to get to me. And then when it got to me, I didn't fucking like it. So then I would have to order a couple more different styles, and then it would take 3 or 4 days to get to me because I am purchasing everything on my own. So, you know, I'd have to like wait for money to come in and then be able to purchase more shirts and whatever else. So, cause I've got like a little ball of money that I'm like putting into this, right? And at first I couldn't find like a t-shirt manufacturer that would ship to me like in a day or two without them charging like 15 bucks for shipping. And you can't order t-shirts on Amazon like that, because I've fucking Amazon everything. I tried to go on Amazon and look for t-shirts, but I'm like, I can't do this. I can't order it through Amazon because, you know, whoever's selling it through Amazon is probably buying straight from that manufacturer and then upcharging and then selling it on Amazon. So I was trying to go through the manufacturer. I finally narrowed it down and found a manufacturer that is not $15 to ship to me in a day or two. So then once I found that, then the ball started rolling. Then I was able to like order shirts, get them in the next day, decide whether I liked them or not, and order more shirts, get them the next day, decide whether I liked them or not. So needless to say, you will probably see me in a lot of plain t-shirts in some upcoming videos, because I got a plethora of plain t-shirts in my closet to choose from, and I don't want to like print designs on them because they're not t-shirts that like you guys can get, obviously. So the manufacturing part of it, or like getting them from the manufacturers, I had that down. I figured out who I wanted to, you know, order from. And then once I started ordering t-shirts in, the problem is the V-necks that I was ordering were fitted V-necks, and I, like, for instance, from one brand or company or whatever, I'd ordered these V-necks, and I'm like a size medium large in tops, like a fitted women's top. I ordered I think it was a size medium, and then because it was a V-neck, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna order it really oversized and get a 2XL so I can see if I can wear it like off the shoulder, right? Because it's V-neck. So I get the shirts in, I pull out the 2XL, and I was like, oh, that's a 2XL. So I was like, maybe it just looks small. So then I put it on, I was like, oh my God, this like literally fits me. And I thought, if this fits me and I am like a medium large, how is it going to fit anybody that's like any size larger than that? If you are a standard extra large, how is a 2XL going to fit an extra large if it doesn't even fit a medium? Do you know what I mean? So that was the problem that I was having with like the fitted V-necks, is that, you know, every time I would order from a certain brand, because every brand, you know, the fabric's different, the cut is different, the way it feels is different. So every brand I would order from would just be too tight. And especially like in the arms and stuff, I was like, man, this fucking sucks. I finally, like literally the last V-neck I ordered is the one that I was like, okay, this is it, girl. So I have narrowed it down to 3 different styles. The first style is a women's fitted. And the reason why I chose these styles too is because I think it was either on a YouTube story or, my hair is like falling down. It was on a YouTube story or a video where I asked you guys about like cut and stuff like that. The majority of you said that you wanted like a fitted shirt, kind of like I had the Beauty Junkie logo on, kind of like I had that one on, that you wanted something fitted. There were a few of you that said that you wanted like a looser fit, but kind of fitted. And then there were some of you that said you wanted like an oversized, like a band tee type deal. So because of that, I decided to go with 3 different styles instead of just like one particular style. So this one is the first style, and then this is the peach low and chicken grease design. I'm also going to be doing a video. I don't know if I mentioned that. Did I mention that? I'm also going to be doing a video after this one of like the actual launch of the product, and I'm going to show you like each of the different styles, each of the different designs, how they fit, stuff like that, and talk about them a little bit more in depth. This is me just kind of showing you like where I'm at right now. So this is the first one. This, I love this t-shirt. This t-shirt is a size large. It's like kind of fitted, but kind of baggy. The reason why I got this one is because it's so stretchy. It's such a good material. It's so soft. It's thick, but it's not so thick that it's going to make you sweat your ass off in the summertime. The main reason why I got this one though is because of the sleeves, because if you've been with me for like a real long time, then you may remember telling you like years ago, but when I was younger, I used to weigh 280 pounds, and over like a year or two, I lost 100 of that. I've gained some back, but because of that, my arms, because I'm a medium large on top, but my arms are really big because I have a lot of like extra loose skin from losing all that weight. And every fitted, like women's fitted shirt I've ever put on, I always instantly have to stretch the sleeves out because the sleeves are always too tight on me. This one, I did not have to do that. Not only did I not have to do that, but when you do stretch it, it stretches really far. Because if you are a plus size woman like myself, and maybe you don't do this, maybe you do. Maybe it's just me being fucking a ghetto ass bitch. But whenever I get a t-shirt, if it's like tight, dude, I like take it and I stretch it out. If I get a shirt or I find a shirt that like maybe it's a size medium and that medium doesn't fit me, you know, I'd be like putting my legs up in there and stretching it all out, and then I like stretch the sleeves out. This shirt stretches really far. This doesn't sound insane. This shirt stretches really far before the threads break. So if you are in that boat with me, you know that like when you stretch your shirt out, once those threads start snapping, you hear the little tick, 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 tick. Like that shirt ain't gonna last much longer. But this one stretches really far. So that's why I chose this one, because it stretches really far. The only downside of the women's fitted shirts is that they only go up to a 2XL. However, this is a large, and you know, like I said, I usually wear like a medium large. It's not super fitted on me. It can be fitted. It's like one of those shirts where they fit really nice and you can like stretch them out really nice, but then when you wash them, they go right back to where they were before you stretched them out. Do you know what I mean? That is why I chose this shirt. So this particular style will come in gray, black, and white. And this one's the white one. I liked this one too because it was thicker and the white's like not as see-through. All white t-shirts are see-through. I feel like you just have to wear like a nude bra or whatever with them. And by the way, these like designs I'm showing you are just prototypes. They're not like, you know what I'm saying? They're not like the ish. So this one is like basically this shirt with the Beauty Junkie logo on it in white. The shirt comes down to probably like mid-ass. I'm 5'5.5", and it comes down to mid-ass on me. So if you're any shorter than I am, or you know, you've got like a shorter torso, it'll probably cover your entire ass. But if it doesn't, and you are not comfortable with that, I got a V-neck. So this particular V-neck is, it's called like a slouchy V-neck, I think. It's not completely fitted, but it's still a women's fitted V-neck, if that makes sense. So this is a size large, and you'll see it's a lot bigger than like what this is. Like this one's a size large, and this one's like a lot wider than this one. This one's meant to wear slouchy. I freaking love this t-shirt. I love it because it's long enough to where I can like tie it up. Like the large is kind of like this one, like it's fitted but not. It's a little bit baggy on me, so I can like tie it up right here and like kind of wear it cropped, tied up. I am partial to the Peace, Love, and Chicken Grease design. I like all the designs, but this one, like right here, is definitely my favorite. I just like how it like looks like it's saying something super serious, but it's like Peace, Love, and Chicken Grease, girl. Okay, so as I said, this is the V-neck, and because the this fitted and then the V-neck slouchy or whatever only go up to a 2XL, I did a unisex one too. So this one is the unisex style or whatever that I landed on, and this is the Thanks, I'll show you the design stuff. This is the Thanks Veronica design, and then these are just prototypes, by the way. They're like fuck ups, so I gotta order more shirts in to do like actual ones. I've been trying to find like t-shirts for so long that finally got on these. Now I have to order more. So this one is the Pasty Pirate. Obviously this gigantic white splotch won't be here, but the Pasty Pirate one, I like this one because it was like, it's, I don't know, Pasty Pirate, you know, it's kind of like a negative space and kind of goes with the whole motif of being a pasty ass bitch, you know what I'm saying? So this one is the unisex one. The reason why I chose like a band tee or a unisex tee is not only because quite a few of you said you wanted to do like an oversized dish, but also because this unisex t-shirt goes up to a 4XL. It is super soft. It's like, if you can see, it's really thin, so it's like that vintage, like band tee type material. It fits you so nice. Something that I have learned along my travels of t-shirt-ism is that stitching down the side means that it's going to lay on your body better, it's going to fit better, it's just going to look better overall, and it's going to last longer. So these, however, I have not yet, because I thought I had the idea of cutting the neck out and wearing them like off the shoulder, because y'all know I fucks with some off the shoulder. Yes, I'm a 90s girl. I love it so much. Everything off the shoulder. I wear off the shoulder for my whole entire life. I love it, Veronica. I love it. So I want to cut into these and see how they look cut off the shoulder. And when you cut into a t-shirt, like some t-shirts, when you cut them to like, you know, wear them off the shoulder, sometimes they'll get like really jagged. I don't think this one's going to do that, just because of my experience with like t-shirts and certain fabrics and stuff like that. I don't think it's going to like get all jaggedy. Some of them will be like jagged and what's he barking at? BRB. Anyways, some t-shirts when you cut them will get all jaggedy, and then some of them you can pull, like stretch them after you cut them, and the material just like roll down on itself and look like very clean. I think that that's what these are going to do, just from my experience in like, you know, distressing t-shirts or whatever. So this one is the unisex. It's super soft. I just love them. I love them. I'm so glad that rather than just picking some random ass t-shirt, that I really tried to find something that, again, you guys will want to wear and that fits you well and that looks good and whatever else. So that was like my whole t-shirt process. Onto the printing process. That also has a learning curve. It has been something, let me tell you. So, dude, screens are so fucking expensive. The screens cost $25 a piece for these little tiny screens. If you want anything bigger, it's like 50 bucks, 70 bucks. And each design, so this design is one screen. So having like 4 or 5 designs is, you know, each one of those designs is a screen, meaning that's like 4 or 5 designs. That's like $125. So instead of buying the screens, because I also may or may not have ruined a couple of screens that I spent $25 on by burning them because I am an asshole. So when you do the screen, you like put this photo emulsion stuff on it. It's like this green goopy stuff, and you spread it across the screen with a squeegee. You let it dry in the dark, and you cannot put any light around it, because that's how you burn the image into the screen. Let me grab a screen and I'll show you. Hold on. Okay, so this is a screen that I bought and I ruined. So after throwing one of like the frames of the other screen that I ruined away, I learned, oh, I should keep the frame and just cut it out and put, you know, fabric in there and make a new screen with things. I'm stupid. I'm just learning. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So this is the screen, right? This green stuff is the photo emulsion. And then you take a light, you take transparency paper, print your design on it, take a light and hold the light over there for like an allotted period of time. And what'll happen is it'll burn the image from your transparency into the photo emulsion, and then you wash it off, and this green stuff doesn't wash off, but the burnt part does, okay? So I burnt 2 screens doing that, like physically burning them to where they almost caught on fire because I have this photo light, which I've seen some YouTubers like use sunlight, but like I live in fucking Ohio and we never have sun. So I was like, okay, sunlight's not gonna work. So I bought like this photo light or whatever, and you have to hold it so many inches away from it and, you know, keep it there for like an allotted period of time. And sometimes it wouldn't work because I wouldn't do it long enough. Sometimes it wouldn't work because I did it too long. And sometimes it wouldn't work because like the transparency paper would move or whatever. So, you know, then you have to take the emulsion remover, which is very expensive also, and does not go far. Believe you buy a jar like this big around and like this tall, and you barely like get anything out of it because you got to pour so much on it to get it to come off. So where was it? Oh yes, I burnt through them because I like wanted to get it done so fast that I would put the light too close to it. You'd think I would learn from just doing it once, just burning it once, that I would learn my lesson. I did not. I didn't. I burned through it twice. So at least the second time I was actually smart enough to keep the frame and like screen it or refabricate it or whatever. So that is why I decided to make my own screens, because I was like, dude, if I keep doing this, I've got it down to a science now where I know like how far away to put it, for how long to put it on for, and all that, which I, you know, have had to learn over the process of doing this. So I have like burning the image in down to a science now. The printing, I've almost got down to a science now. Like, you know, these are just random ones that I wish I wouldn't have started printing on these, because I've been using like a lot of Tim's old painting t-shirts and stuff to like practice printing on. But I got really excited when I got these in and like practiced printing on them and, you know, fucked them up. But I'll still fuck them up, girl. I'll still wear them. I don't care. So that is like the screening process. So I have essentially been like learning how to do this, and it's been a lot of trial and error, you know, going through everything, but it's been a really cool process, and I'm super excited because it's not long off now. I know that I told you guys in previous video, like, oh, mid to end March, but I just like was not thinking. I'm sorry for that, but I promise you guys, we're almost there. I've got two, did I say that earlier? I think I said it earlier. I've got 2 more screens and 2 more designs to do. So I've got the Beauty Junkie, I've got the Pasty Pirate, Peace, Love, and Chicken Grease, the Thanks Veronica, and then BT Dubs. I'm currently have a screen drying to burn BT Dubs into, and the Baby Hoyt thing. So I want so bad to make a t-shirt with little Baby Hoyt on it. But the problem is, if you guys remember, it was like, I think maybe a Get Ready With Me or something like that, where I was talking about the process of how I was going to get Hoyt's image onto a t-shirt, because, you know, I can only do one color at a time for now because I don't have the equipment to do like multicolored, and I'm not educated enough to do multicolor screen printing. So what I decided to do was, I had this app on my phone, if you guys remember, and I was like, look, it makes it like black and white, and I could take this picture of him. The only problem was that if the lighting is like a certain way, it'll like black that out. And then I found an image of him where I was like, this will be perfect, and it looked good like on my phone, and I made a screen up, I did it, I burned it into the screen, and when I went to print it out, it just looked like mush. You could not tell what it was. And I did that 2 times with 2 separate images, because this one I was like, well, there was too much black here, so I'll take another picture and try to, you know, like finagle with it a little. It just wasn't working. So now what I've decided to do is I'm going to use my Procreate app, and I'm going to use a picture of Hoyt, and I'm going to draw around it. And actually, let me get my phone, hold on. So what I'm gonna do in the Procreate app is take an image of Hoyt and then draw around it. And this is just a very drafty, like, this is not what it's gonna look like, but this is just me attempting to do this. I did this with a stylus. Aiden's birthday was yesterday, and he got a new iPad and an iPencil for his birthday, and we ended up buying the wrong iPencil. We got the 2nd generation one, and it wasn't compatible with like any of our products. So Tim took it back today and got the 1st generation one. So once I get that, I'll be able to draw a little bit neater, I guess. But this is like what, oh, it actually does not look that bad on camera. IRL looks stupid and it looks like shit, but it does not look that bad on camera. So this, I think, is kind of sort of like what the image is going to be of little Baby Hoyt. Oh my god, it's going to be so cute. I cannot fucking wait. And I don't know, what do you guys think? Tell me in the comments if you think I should put Baby Hoyt. Like, should I write that underneath there? I thought of just doing his face, but now I'm like, maybe I should put Baby Hoyt under there. So tell me in the comments if that's what you guys want, if you want Baby Hoyt under there or not. Because like I said, I got my screen ready to go for it. I just got to get the drawing up. So, and then, did I say BG Dubs? Yes. So those are the designs. Those are the styles of t-shirts that I have. And I will be launching Berber soon, girl. I just have to figure out a way of making what I'm doing a little bit more organized. What I think I'm going to do is set up a space in my filming room to where I can, you know, have, because I do the printing and stuff like that in my basement. So I think I want to set up a space, like a little cubicle in my filming room, where I have somewhere to like store your orders, and I can do like a little kind of assembly line type deal. And when your orders come in, ooh, which just reminded me actually, what I'm going to do instead of doing a pre-order, because pre-orders are more for financial backing. So if I was going to do a pre-order, I would have done it like a month ago in order to get the financial backing to, you know, buy all the supplies and do it. I am purchasing all the supplies and doing everything with my own money, and I'm using the money that I make from YouTube, which is, you know, all of about $100 a month that I make off of YouTube, as for now, because I have that money like saved up in an account, and that is the money that I'm using to fund this. So rather than doing a pre-order, because I don't need the financial backing, I'm going to do like a, what do I say, like print by order basis. And because I found that t-shirt company that'll ship them to me, you know, relatively cheap in a quick, timely manner, what I'm going to do is when your order comes in, I then order, you know, whatever, the t-shirt or whatever I need to think about my words. ADD. So here's how it's gonna go. This is the t-shirt you want. You go on the website, you order this t-shirt. I get the order, then I order the shirt, I create the shirt, I package it up all nice and pretty for you, and I send it out to you. That is how it's going to be. So I'm hoping that with all that, I'll be able to do like a week and a half turnover. Depends on shipping and stuff like that. I have to figure out, like I said, there's a couple of things that I'm trying to figure out, this being one. As far as shipping goes, like how to charge for shipping and international shipping and stuff like that, I still have to look into that stuff. But as far as everything else goes, like, we're there, girl. We're almost to the finish line, girl. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to have them and take pictures in them and show them to me and post them on Instagram, even though I never post on Instagram. Anyways, so that's my process. That is like the whole dish. That's the whole process, girl. That is what I have been doing for the past month or two. Again, I just want to reiterate how sorry I am that it's taken so long. Because like I said earlier, you know, there were times when maybe my seasonal affective disorder got the best of me and I chose to do other things rather than working on this like I should have been, or I chose to like watch a movie with Tim instead of working on this. Do you know what I mean? But hopefully now that you see like what the whole process is, that it hasn't been just me like, you know, doing one day doing this and one day doing that. Like I have been consistently working on it, not like 24/7, but it's been a process. So I want to explain it to you, so hopefully now you kind of see like why it is taking as long as it is outside of that. But it should have been done earlier, and I take full responsibility for that. And I think those of you who are like still hanging in there. So that's it. That's what I wanted to tell you. I just wanted to like update you guys and show you where I am and show you how far we got to go yet. Like I said, it's not that far off, girl. It's really not. I'm thinking like as long as I can get some things in order. I talked to Tim a little bit about doing some sort of like some sort of LLC or something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna do all that. I might do that like afterwards. I'm not really sure. But once I get the stuff figured out that I need to get it figured out, like shipping and taxes and stuff like that, then we on the ball, girl. So I think that I can have, you know, everything done and everything ready to go within like the next week or two. So I'm going to consistently work on it this week. Like I said, you know, I have to wait for my stuff to come in. Today I'm ordering a slew of t-shirts to do like the final prints on or whatever, so that way I can show you guys the styles, take pictures for the website, and get this shit moving, girl. Okay, so that's it. I know this video was super fucking long. I did not plan on it to be this long, but I just wanted to go like really in depth. I just wanted to like bring you guys in on the process and let you know like all the things that I've been doing and what's been going on, and that I swear to God, this is not another one of those things that I say I'm gonna do and I don't do, because y'all know I'm notorious for that. You know this bitch is notorious for telling you she gonna do something and then not doing it. It's 9 times out of 10, it's usually because I forget, but this time, this is not that. Let's just say that. This is not that. It's really happening, girl. It is. And hopefully if it goes over good, we'll do some like tanks and some crop tops during the summertime. I'm already looking into purchasing a couple of crop tops and seeing how they're fitting. The problem with crop tops that I'm finding is that it's hard to find plus size crop tops. So fucking hard to find plus size. Sorry. Excuse me. I just turned my washer on like a dumbass. It's really hard to find plus size crop tops that are like wholesale manufactured. Do you know what I mean? So that's it. That's my video. So thank you so much for watching and stuff. Thank you guys for being so supportive and like cheering me on along the way and being so excited about it. Y'all are just fucking, I can't tell you enough how much I love you, because so there have been so many comments of y'all saying, I don't buy merch, I don't fucks with YouTuber merch, but I'm totally buying your shit, which is like so awesome and just warms my whole entire heart, y'all. It really does, and I thank you so much. So again, I will be making a future video, and the next video you see about merch will be the launch, girl. We gonna launch it off, we gonna do it, we gonna get this ball rolling. That's it, I'm gonna go. I gotta go to the grocery store and get some Prilosec, because my motherfucking ulcers in my stomach are, they're raging, girl. Raging, too much coffee. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go. I hate trying to cut the video off and outro it, so there it is. Was that a sign that my camera literally overheated when I said that? When I said I need to outro and cut it off? It's probably the universe telling me, shut the fuck up and end the video. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. So, I love you guys. Thank you again. I cannot thank you enough. I'm super excited for the launch. I hope you are. Let me know your thoughts and stuff down in the comments below. And I guess since this is a vlog, we'll vlog it out. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and do my thing. And I will see you guys in my next video. So, peace, love, and chicken grease, girl.